Hey, beautiful souls. Happy Tuesday to you all. Miss Psychic D here to give us another round of psychic insight and guidance from this moment forth. This is going to be a real quickie today because I actually literally have back-to-back readings over the next couple of days. So this is the only time I get to squeeze this little one in. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed, likes, shares, comments, does all that sort of stuff. Please know, as you know, I'm an energy reader. So if you do that, invest your energy. These messages are typically more tailored to you because I connect with the energies of you before I actually tap in and do this reading. So thank you all so much once again. I'm not going to fluff around today. We're just going to get straight into it, and I'm going to ask Spirit if they can give us what they feel we need to know from this moment forth. I do hope that you've all been well and that things are picking up for you. I do believe that we are heading into a much more fruitful time. So yeah, I hope you're all taking care of yourself. So I'm going to ask Spirit to use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection of the Mass Conscious Collective. That's everyone on my YouTube channel. Something they wish to know right now, something they need to know. If you do want to know something, book in for a reading because then I can tailor the information for you as an individual. But for now, this information is going to be very general, so just take what you need and leave the rest. It's not probably going to suit everybody, but I do offer another live session on my Facebook page. So if you haven't already done so, jump over there. Like the page and get amongst it over there. All right, this one wants to come out. So at the moment, we're being guided to look at the bigger picture. It's funny because I think, what's going on in the world at the moment, it's quite typical to say that everyone's got this little bit of a tunnel vision happening at the moment, but please remember to keep an eye on the bigger picture right now. Something's coming. I think there's going to be a significant shift. I think I've said this before. I know I've said this before. But there's something happening at the end of November, which is obviously not too far away. Must be within the next few weeks. If you keep your eyes on the bigger picture right now and look at the grander staircase, so to speak, not going into tunnel vision and focusing on what's actually happening in your now, so to speak, or the rules and regulations that are trying to bind us, so to speak, that's going to be really important. I've got a feeling that a lot of you have love coming into the situation, or you've been asked to bring love into all situations. Play by the rules. Play by the rules. Play by your own rules. Play by your own rules. I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of shake-up. I can't get it. It's just one card. I can't get what it is right now, but I feel like there's going to be a bit of a shake-up, eh? We've got meditate and contemplate. So most definitely, this has been coming up a lot in private readings as well. There is a big need for people to start drinking more water, cleansing in water, getting to the water, praying by the water, doing all that sort of stuff, because I'm literally seeing the rapids in front of me now. So when I see that symbol myself, that's also a time where things are going to start picking up pace. But I feel like this is picking up pace for the good. So if you are keeping an eye on the bigger picture and not getting too stuck or stagnant or beat up with what's happening in your now, if you continue just to keep looking at the bigger picture, keep dreaming, keep imagining, keep visualizing, doing all that sort of stuff through meditation and contemplation, so to speak, I've got a feeling like the rapids are going to start picking you up and it's going to start really moving you forward. So it's so funny because sometimes some people come to me and say that they're so ready for change and that, but when the change hits, they realize that they're not really quite prepared for it and that they struggle to go with the flow of it. So most definitely, they're showing me a contrast at the moment. So a lot of you are still going through contrast. So once again, please don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes we just need to know what we want to understand what we don't want. And that's as pure and simple as it is. And the trick with that is to shift that focus solely on those things that you do want, and that's important when you want to look at the bigger picture. So look at that again. If you go back and look at all my other videos, this card comes out every single time, and we need to expect some powerful change. I think it's coming in. They just told me the word new movement. So that some of you may need to get some more movement in your life. Some of you it may be time to take some action, but you can definitely expect a powerful change. It's coming soon, eh? I've got a feeling it's going to happen between now and the end of December, maybe beginning of January of some sort. But they keep showing me this rapid, and I feel like the rapids are, it's like the emotions are building above the rocks and the rubble and the destruction, so to speak. And it's either going to be an emotional, more peaceful journey for some people, or some people are really going to get their momentum going in a whole new direction. So obviously, if that's you, you need to be prepared for it. You need to have placed your order with the universe so they can deliver you exactly what you've been asking for. Even if it doesn't come in the way that you expect it, they'll always bring you better. They'll always bring you for what's going to serve your highest good. Confidence is the key right now. Please believe in yourselves. Stick to your guns. Step out of that tunnel vision. Keep looking at the bigger picture, because it can be your reality. We are all creators of our own reality. We can have whatever we want. It is a time of balancing out that emotional space, so to speak. But please know that something's going to happen. I don't know what this is specifically, but something's going to happen, and it's going to raise us all up. And I feel like we're going to start feeling a little bit more emotionally better, because it's the depth of the water that I really like in what they're showing me, because it's raising above the rocks. So that makes it an easier flow. You can actually put a boat on a water in that depth and actually start flowing down. So yeah, if you feel like things are just starting to trickle in and you sort of bump up against rocks and all that sort of stuff right now, I would say that's going to ease for you, but it's going to take a bit of confidence. It's going to take you to stand in your own power, so to speak, stay in your own lane. Focus on your own emotion. Once again, with the water, drink lots of water, hydrate yourselves. Prosperity lies ahead. So yeah, if you have had any sort of adversity when it comes to your money or finances, please know that I think you're going to be topped up financially as well as emotionally. It's really important to continue to believe in the impossible, because this, like I say, these come out all the time. They've been coming out for months. It's really important that, your belief system doesn't fall into the lack consciousness that is our world right now. So keep looking at the bigger picture, build your confidence, and we've got emotions running high. So I kind of like that card, because the symbolism they were giving me with this water, this river, this stream, so to speak, because it's filling up with water, which means if you fill it up with more positive emotion, more expectant emotion, more positive beliefs, yada, 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 it's because something's going to take off for you. Something's definitely going to take off for you, and I like it. So they just said, as a general, because I'm reading for the general consciousness, if whatever you're dreaming about, whatever you're wanting to come into physical for you, whatever you're manifesting, I've got a feeling you'll start seeing it over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Definitely. I think a lot of us are definitely going to get it in the new year anyway, regardless. But I think some of you have the possibility of, if you just adjusted your emotional selves, that you can actually get it sooner rather than later. But at the end of the day, you're still going to get it. So we just want you to enjoy the journey. All right, we'll get some wisdom of the oracles. So we got the breathe card. So just remember, because we've got meditate and contemplate as well, take some time out to take a deep breath. Breath work is probably really important right now. It is going to help you balance your emotional selves, most definitely. They're also telling me that this is a lucky break. It's like an opportunity is going to come in for you, and you're going to be able to catch your breath. So just say, for example, if you're struggling to pay your bills at the moment or get on top financially, you may win a little bit of unexpected money, so you can pay off those bills and actually catch a breath, catch a bit of a break. If you're someone who's sort of struggling doing things on your own, you may have some sort of support coming in. There's an event that's coming in, or an opportunity that's coming in, and it will give you the opportunity to catch your breath. So you can sort of regroup, recalibrate, do all that juicy stuff. Look at that, serendipity. There's that lucky break that I just said. So thank you for confirming that. Whatever this is, you have manifested it. You've been asking for it. But until you get into a more positive, upbeat, emotional space about receiving anything that you're asking for, you're still sort of pushing away from it. So the guidance at the moment is to meditate, contemplate, take a breather, just chill right now. The momentum of what's happening on a mass conscious is gaining momentum itself. We don't want you to stay stuck in the negativity. We would love for you to see the bigger picture, which is your dreams, your desires. Keep repeating the same thing. So really take a self-check on your emotions. Where are you in relation to what you want? But please expect a lucky break with the serendipity card. And this is unexpected. They keep telling me the word unexpected. This is going to come in unexpectedly for you. So I've had many things happen unexpectedly to me in the last month, and I love it. And I haven't really done anything. So, You just got to keep your vibe, your emotions and your thoughts and everything else as upbeat as you want, and really not focus on the riffraff, which is life, right? What's going on around you. We do have loyal hearts, so a lot of you are attracting a mate. There's wisdom attached to this. I could dissect that in so many different ways. If you are after a relationship, I feel like loyalty and love is coming into your life. This has been coming up for the last 2 weeks as well. So make sure that you love yourself enough so you have enough to love another with. And obviously, if you love yourself enough, you're going to attract someone of the same caliber, like always attracts like. But they're also saying that there's some wisdom that's coming to light. So that's really interesting. I can't kind of pinpoint. I get really like excited, like it's like I'm waiting for Santa Claus right now with this feeling. Some of you may gain the wisdom that you need to move forward. Some of you may gain, or something is going to come to light on a mass conscious scale. They just keep telling me the word wisdom, 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 wisdom. So make sure during this time, you guys, that you stay loyal to yourself as well. Stay loyal to yourself. And maybe you'll have your own light bulb moment. Some form of wisdom will come to you, and that's going to help you move forward and make you feel emotionally better as well. So yeah, look at that, blessed every time. There is a very big blessed change. You know, you either sit there in your everyday life or go about your everyday life in a state of blessedness. You're either feeling blessed or I can't even go the opposite right now because I feel like this is coming in anyway. You know, you're either feeling optimistic or pessimistic. But this is a blessed change. This is stars lining up for everybody. This is us really reaffirming in our emotional space what it is that we want, by still releasing those things that we don't want. It's about embracing this luck and knowing that the universe has our back. Something's coming in. It's going to be so different for everybody. Some people may be just getting the signs and synchronicities and symbols, and they're only crossing your path so you can really tap into the uniqueness, which is the universe. You know what I mean? It's because I feel like I want to say unbelievable with this. It's kind of like walking down the street and, you know, you find a wad of money and you just go, man, that's unbelievable. That's how I feel. And given that I'm reading for so many people, it's going to be different for everyone. But please, if I implore you to do anything, and I'll do this in every reading, every session, it is really important to feel into the best possible version of yourself right now. Because what this is, it's things that you've been asking for, but they may not be in the costume that you think they're coming in. But what I love about it is it's blessed. It's coming from divine source itself. It's been divinely orchestrated. You will receive it in divine timing. All you need to do right now is meditate, contemplate, look at the bigger picture. Once again, hydrate. Hydration is really important. Keep an eye out for the signs. Not all signs and symbols that you receive have an actual meaning to them. It's just Spirit's way of saying you are exactly where you're meant to be. Keep going, keep going. Sometimes that's all it is too. So, yeah, very, very blessed times. Yep, so we got regeneration. So it is a time for regeneration. It's to place your order with the universe. It's so funny. I heard an analogy the other day and I thought it was quite good, and you've probably heard it yourselves, but it's kind of like you don't go to a restaurant and order your meal and then go to the back kitchen and go, where is it? What are you doing? And sort of inquire about it. Same goes for the universe. Place your order with the universe, consider it done, stamp it as done, get out of your own way, go have some fun, go have some joy, play for a little bit, and build up your confidence, because we got the yang energy here, and this is like the phoenix rising to me. You are going to rise out of whatever you're going through right now. If you need the support, please reach out and get it from wherever you feel you need it. I feel like Spirit are sending you very wise people, or some of these lucky breaks or whatever. But if you're in pessimistic mode, if you think nothing's working out for you, if you are really vibrating in that struggle street, it's going to have a lot of problem reaching you on that level. So that's why they're focusing on your emotions right now is most important. Most definitely. Come back to the here and now. You know, you may want to do a little process where you just sit here in your now, or wherever you are, whenever you see this, whatever, and just write a gratitude list. Write 1 to 10 things that you're grateful for right now. Go on an appreciation rampage. Think of all the things and identify all the things in your life that you actually appreciate. Come back to your here and now. That will raise your vibration. When you do that, that's your way of actually asking the universe for more of the same. So that's a little process that you can do to help you come back to the here and now, especially if you're in your head too much. and you're struggling to get in touch with your emotions, but a lot of you are rising up, standing your ground, gaining your confidence, building something new. It's important to look at the bigger picture. Use water to your advantage. And we've got all that glitters. So if you start removing the masks, become a lot more authentic, become a lot more transparent, connect more with divine source, because honestly, their interventions and all that's happening right now is like phenomenal. Just be mindful once again that it's depending on how you're vibrating, that all that glitters sometimes isn't gold. So some of you may inadvertently attract back people especially, or experiences that you actually no longer want, but it's up to you where your vibration is. So just be mindful of that. I'm not going to touch into that too much because we want to keep this as high vibe as possible, because what I see coming in is that whatever you're asking for is coming in. And I feel like there's a loyalty to it. So loyal hearts doesn't even have to be relationship. It can actually be work. So I actually thought this morning, why aren't all the anti-vaxxers out there coming together and offering anti-vax jobs or something? I don't know. I just think everyone needs to just come together and do what you can with what you got and however you can and all that sort of stuff. So into the tarot, yeah, there we go. There's going to be an increase in abundance. We've got the Night of Pentacles. So the Knight is a very slow-moving energy. This is something that you may have been asking for, especially when it comes to relief. But I need to say that there's financial relief coming for those who need it. So that may be a very strong message, especially if anybody has lost their jobs or taken a hit in their financial sector. Spirit wants you to know that if you just stay optimistic and you do the most positive daily practices that you can, and I know it sounds very, whiffy-wilfy, but it actually does work, because money can come to you, abundance can come to you, relationships can come to you in so many different ways and means. So make sure you don't have tunnel vision, have one way of expecting it to come into you. With the serendipity, it can come into you anyway, and it's definitely coming. So some of you are going to actually receive money to invest in yourself with something. So you may be investing in yourself, or you're being guided to invest in yourself. So we've got the Five of Cups. That's a release card for me. It's release the unwanted, replace it with the wanted. You can see by the cups down the bottom, cups represent emotion to me. There's still one cup standing. A lot of you it's just a time to fill up your own cup. It's about identifying those things that you want. I know I keep repeating myself, but that's the process of life. But there's a really strong sense of trusting your intuition. You've really, really got to start trusting your intuition. It's really trying to guide you now. A lot of you may be getting dreams, signs, symbols, synchronicities, stuff like that. That little inner voice in your head. You know, you may have planned your day to go one way, but the voice is saying to you, no, go and do this, go and do that, go and do that. I would follow that voice. I would definitely follow that voice right now, because it's screaming volumes. They show me those rotating doors like in America, or whatever. I don't know whether you have them in Australia, but where you go in the door and it turns around and someone steps in this door. That's how I feel it's happening at the moment, but we're going to come out the other side. I'd say we're in the second door, so we may have a third phase and then we're going to pop out of it. Yeah. Because they're telling me, and I don't really know the analogy of this, but they told me sliding doors, and I know there's a movie made like that, but it's like sliding doors. It's kind of like you were in the right place at the right time and about to attract the right thing, but maybe because you had your head down, you're looking at your phone, you were stressed, concerned, worried, or anything like that, it's passed you by. So I don't even know if that analogy makes sense. You can let me know, but that's how they show me. Look at that, threefold, Three of Pentacles. So we've gone from the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very early kind of energy card, building up into the Three of Pentacles. So if you keep looking at the bigger picture right now, you soothe your soul, you only align yourself with wise, intelligent, emotionally mature people, places, things, environments. Stick to your guns. Try not to get into this tunnel vision. Keep a broader view on things. Everything's going to come back to you threefold. I've been saying this a lot in readings as well, because like attracts like, so I tend to draw a lot of people towards me who need to hear the same message. And I think this is going to go for you guys around March, April. If you keep your eye on the prize, March, April is going to be very significant for you. Some of you may need to do something new, they're saying. Some of you may need to do something new. It's all going to go around the choices and decisions you're making for yourself. But yeah. Money from your ideas. So if you are pumping out ideas at the moment And yeah, they may be just ideas. I would guide you to write it down. Write it down. Because when you write it down, it looks like a bit of a jigsaw. And then you can put all the pieces of the puzzle together as you go along. Because you'll just identify intuitively with what feels best, what doesn't, all that sort of stuff. If you do that process by March, April, I feel like that's when there's going to be a significant change. Yeah. Bring on that. Yeah, so we got the Emperor here. So a lot of you are stepping in your power. I've got a feeling with this card though, this goes back to there's some opportunities or offerings coming in from a leader type role, a boss, management, hierarchy, anything like that. I feel like this is good for you. This could be you stepping into this energy, but I'm just not feeling it like that. I'm seeing it as someone coming in. A lot more powerful leaders are coming in to help you or to help us all as a mass conscious. I'm not sure what it means. I just see these strong men stepping forward, and they're of high influence, and they're stepping forward now. They're going to step forward. I feel like they're going to bring a lot of peace and a lot of opportunity. So keep an eye out for this for you as an individual. Most definitely. Make sure you have your head up and you're in that optimistic and excited and fun and playful thing for this to come in. But I feel like that's what's happening. I could just see them. I could just see them all stepping down. I don't know whether these are actually hierarchy in the spirit world coming down to help the globe, or whether these are actual physical. I do feel like there's a physical component with this for people. But yeah. They're really trying to rise everybody up, raise them up. Wish I had more time to tap into that, but I don't. Happy families, my loves. Happy families. 10 of Pentacles. Some of you will be reuniting with your family. Some of you will be setting up and building a really nice family, what your white picket fence sort of looks like to you. This can be birth of children as well, extending your family. Whatever's happening in your family unit, it is blessed. It is amazing. You are going to love it. I have to keep saying, guys, if you're stressing about money and stuff, please really check in with your money self-talk. Because I feel like you can receive abundance, and sometimes you don't receive the cash or the money itself. Sometimes someone may gift you something. You may win something. Told a lady once she was going to go on a cruise and have the best time, and her response to me was, well, I can't go on a cruise, I'm on a pension, how am I going to afford it? And it turns out that she won one in a raffle. She went down the local bottle or something and won it in a raffle. So yeah, she messaged me when she got back and said I won a 3-day trip, up to the Great Barrier Reef. So that's what they're really pointing. I can't find the right words to say it. Please just understand right now that if you get tunnel vision of how you expect whatever you're asking for to come in, it's actually going to be at your detriment. It's time to just say, it'll come when it's ready. It'll come when it's ready. It'll come in divine timing. I have so much love and blessings coming to my family because it is. We are going to be topped up. We are going to build our confidence by looking at the bigger picture. Even though I may be releasing things right now that no longer serve me, or people may be releasing me, who knows? But if you are going through that transition of, things falling away from your life, it's going to serve a purpose, I promise. It's the Knight of Pentacles here. It's a very slow moving energy. As much as we'd love to speed it up, we've still got to sit in that and learn our lessons and maybe find new ways of doing things, or accept more for ourselves. Only accept those things that add value. But please know, if you are having any family issues at the moment, I feel like there's going to be, reuniting, abundance coming in. It's like a solidifying sort of feeling. So that's really nice. We've got the Lovers card. So some of you do have love coming in. So awesome. The Lovers can too represent sometimes a love triangle. So just be mindful of that and use your own discernment with that. Some of you may have a suspicion, your intuition may be telling you something, please follow that. But if that is you and you are in a relationship and you are settling for less than you deserve, I would raise your sword, I would cut that out, I would honor myself. I'm going to be really honest, and some people that I'm reading for, and because you'll be able to resonate with this, what you're feeling and what you're thinking, whether it's someone being sneaky or up to no good or not telling you the truth or whatever the situation is, you need to know, because they're showing me forbidden fruits. So some of you are with or connecting with someone who spirit consider your forbidden fruit. So just be mindful of that, you guys. But at the end of the day, everyone's going to be something different. If you want love, it's coming in. But some of you may be in, and if it's not actually intimate relationships, it could be friendships and family as well. So just be mindful of that. We've got the Seven of Swords. This is us stepping up into our power. Yeah. Fight the good fight, they just said. Stop fighting against things that you cannot change. That is impossible for you to change. Fight the good fight. Bring love into all situations. Focus on yourself, your hydration. Once again, it's probably for me. They're shoving water down my throat. Look after your own emotional health right now. We have a little window of opportunity right now to really focus on ourselves and do that. I'm not taking away the stress that some of you feel, but I'm telling you, should you do this and really articulate your time and your energy and your focus and all that sort of stuff by loving yourself a little bit more, you watch what will flood in for you. Because this overall emotional scale is rising anyway. And I don't know about you, but I want to be part of that. I want to be part of that. I want to put my little dinghy on this nice full stream and start cruising down effortlessly. Look, Magician, this is divine intervention. This is divine orchestration. Everything that you want is coming in. They told me to more use the word resources. So as much as I see money and abundance and all that, they just said, the resources that you need are coming in. So you've got to be in a place to receive it. So just please make sure that you are. I love the Magician card. This can go two ways as well, because they just made me pick up the Lovers card as well. Please make sure that you're not hanging around people that are just tricksters, that are actually fooling, they're going to deliver you an illusion, and you're going to receive a nightmare for it. So just be really mindful, because what sadly happens is that some people get so desperate, whether they're really lonely or they are broke, or sometimes they have a lot of money and they're only attracting people that want them for their money. We tend to settle for less than, because that's all we feel that we're worth, and that's all that we feel we're of value to. So if that's you, I would get amongst more high vibe people, or find ways that suit you to raise your worth a little bit. Confidence is key, we got earlier. It's time to raise your confidence, so you stop settling for these sloppy seconds all the time. Because why I'm so insistent on that is because overall, and I would go up to 90%, is everyone's going to get what they need. They're going to get the resources, the love, the abundance, the relationships, the money, the prosperity, the joy, all that they need. It's definitely coming in. It's like coming in like a shower. Some of you need to be drip fed because of your worth. But it's definitely coming in. And to have the Ten of Pentacles with this Happy Family card, that is possible for everybody. It's absolutely possible, but you have to do the work to sort of get there. In our oracles, we've got Let Yourself Receive. So a lot of you may be giving a little bit too much and don't have that balance with reciprocation. So make sure that what you put out there, you are getting back in some form. It's not I do this for you, so now you got to do this for me sort of thing. It's just about knowing that you don't just have to be the giver all the time. Let yourself receive. Allow others to give you the loving care that you need, and receive without guilt or apology. So yes. We've got mother healing. So some of you may be faced with healing some aspects with your own mother, or someone who was a mother type figure in your life. This could be how you feel about yourself as a mother. So like I say, I have a very big contrast of people here that are still doing the healing work, so to speak, the removing of the mask, the showing of being more vulnerable, and knowing that no one's perfect. Everyone's got their bullshit that they're dealing with. And, as your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. So it's about accepting those things that you cannot change, loving people where they are, finding forgiveness in first and foremost yourself, and then that will unfold into others. It's just doing all that sort of work, finding peace with situations, all that sort of stuff. You do that. And you do it gently. And once again, you may need to get a coach or a mentor or a counselor or someone to help you through that. Please do that. If you do that, this is what lays on the other side of it. And you can't go wrong. So come on, do it. We do have Tranquility. So this is part of the rest and recuperation, so to speak. A lot of us can't do anything right now. So it's a perfect time to do something for yourself. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude. Indulge in some much needed self-care, and watch your thoughts. Just remember, guys, your thoughts create your things. And you'll know how your thoughts are going by the way you feel. If you're feeling a bit yicky, there's something going on in your thought process that may need a bit of shifting or adjusting with affirmations and self-scripts. So, all right, guys, that's what I have for you today. I hope it sits somewhere with you. I hope you can take something from that. Please know I love you so much. Thank you to everyone once again who has booked their readings with me this week. I am so grateful. I will be unleashing more things soon, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I'm going to wait till this little emotional water rises, and then kapow, let's get sailing, let's get boating, let's get moving, let's get going downstream instead of pushing shit up the hill upstream. Anyway, all right, guys, I've got to love you and leave you. I've got to get onto a reading. So take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye.